Okay, for this video we're going to show you how a violator creates an appeal and how your appeal adjudicator can quickly and easily go in and adjudicate the appeal. So starting off, we have a citation that was written by one of our sales associates, and it was 864851, and the license plate on it was ABC123. So I'm logging in just the same way any violator would. They would have those things on their ticket, and if they lost their ticket, they can always look here and call our technical support number. So once we've entered those in, we're going to click on Go. And this is going to open up the account for that ticket. Notice the license plate ABC123 and the account number here. All tickets on the same license plate get grouped together. So you can see here we use this license plate a lot for our demos. We have here 114 open violations, 18 closed violations, and a total amount due of almost $10,000. So we feel really bad for this license plate. We're going to scroll all the way down here, and this is the ticket that we were originally looking for here. Now notice, if we wanted to just pay this ticket and get it taken care of, it's a real simple process. We'll show you that in another video, but there's the pay button right there. But what we're going to do is we're going to follow these instructions here. To appeal, select the violation description link to view the violation detail. So we click here, and that's going to open up our violation detail window. Notice the first thing that the violator sees is pictures. Of course, these are pictures of our salesperson's office, but typically this would be the vehicle's license plate and any incriminating any documenting photos of the violation. So this one's parked facing traffic more than 12 inches from the curb. It'd be real simple to take a picture proving exactly that, and then there'd be no question on the appeal. But now if the violator still wants to make the appeal after seeing the evidence, including the handwritten citation here, they can go down here and click on the appeal button. Once clicked, it's going to open up another little window here, and it's going to ask us for our information on our appeal. So I'm just going to quickly enter in some information here for our appeal, and we'll put in our street address here at the office. And we'll put in my phone number since I at least know it. And an email address. I'm just going to put my work email here. And we're going to put in here the description of the appeal. So since this is a parked facing traffic 12 inches from the curb, I'm going to say I was only 10 inches from the curb. And we'll see if that flies for an appeal. Now notice here, if I just try to go click on the submit button, it's going to say please accept the appeal policy statement. Okay, I'll do that. And if I want to read it, I can click right here, and it's going to actually pop it open for me. We stole Provo's here, but for your city, you can set this up with whatever you would like that details your appeal policy. So now that I've read it, I'm going to click on the checkbox, and now my submit button is highlighted, and I can submit my appeal. So for a violator, it's that easy. Now notice as I click on the submit, as soon as this gets done thinking, I can look here and I've got my appeal submitted. If I want to make any changes, I can actually open it right back up. And add I was also facing the correct way. And I have to check that box again, and we'll resubmit the appeal. So it's really easy to go in and add information. Now notice the email address here. I'm going to receive an email confirmation that this appeal was sent. Notice also I have a comment here on the ticket that it was placed on hold effective of today by system, and that just means that I won't receive any late fees on this ticket until the appeal is adjudicated. Any late fees are now on hold. So I'm going to click on back, and I think we're just going to close this out because that's all a violator needs to do to place an online appeal. Pretty simple. Notice here as we go back to the account and I scroll back down to that ticket, we do have now an appeal pending on that one and the appeal submitted. So they could go back into their appeal and change it again if they wanted to. Now we're going to exit this one here, and we're going to go into our management window. So again, this is where we logged in as the violator. Now as a manager, we're going to go into the admin login up here, and we're going to log in, and we're going to go to our settlement and our appeal window right here. Notice we have a couple appeals pending here, both of them done today, both of them as we were playing around on this. The one we just did is the second one, parked facing traffic more than 12 from the curb. And notice if I just click on it right here, it's going to open my appeal summary. Now notice the appellant is Jake Walker. The appellant comments are all here, and we can enter in officer comments as well. Notice we have a request button right here. If I click on that request button, it's going to send an email to my officer here, Demo 1. We have an email address set up for them, and it's going to send an automated email that requests comments from them and provides all of the data on the ticket so they can see what is being appealed, and they can actually fight it themselves, or at least give their evidence towards. So my officer comments are going to be, I took a photo that proves otherwise. And we can save that comment. Okay. And now what we can do is we can actually go and make the decision. So the action button right here is going to allow us to go in here and deny, dismiss, reduce, close, or create a payment plan for them. Some people might request a payment plan in their appeal if they can't pay it right away. Notice right here, our new mail just popped up. I'm going to click on it real quick and just show you that our appeal has been received and is pending. So you can see all the information that I put in here. Of course, this is the first email we're getting, so it only has the first text that I put in, but I'll get a second one here in a few minutes that has the rest of it. Okay, back to our actions here. We're going to go down and we're going to reduce this ticket. Now, I have in here some defined reasons of why I can reduce tickets. I can click on none and enter in my own information, or I can use these automatic ones. So I'm just going to reduce this one by $20 just because they were a nice person. So the citation has been reduced by $20. Please pay within 10 days. And notice I can change the amount that is due here. I can, even though it has a default amount, I can change it to be whatever I want it to be. So we're going to leave it at 10 and just click on save. Notice that appeal has dismissed from here, and I'll be, in a few minutes, as the violator, I'll actually be receiving an email that shows that my appeal was adjudicated and that it was reduced to $10 and that I should please log back in and pay the appeal, or pay the citation. And that's, well, let me show you one more thing before we let you go on this video. The reasons that we had in there. Let me show you how easy it is to update your reasons and make it whatever you want it to be for your city. I clicked on the admin tab there, and I go in here to reasons. In reasons, notice these are the ones that I've set up so far, but I can add them very easily. I go in here to my add button. I can name it as, we'll do another one for dismissed, or we're going to do a denied here. Denied. Our description is going to be just denied. Our default amount, we're going to leave that one blank because it's going to be dependent on what the ticket is originally written for. and we're going to have our default note be insufficient evidence, and I hope I spelled that right. So we'll go down to uphold and click on add. And that's how you can create more reasons for yourself. Of course, the more reasons you create in here, the more specific it's going to allow you to be when you're adjudicating appeals, and it'll save you a lot of time typing in exactly why you're adjudicating each appeal. And that's the appeal functionality in Velosum vCitePlus. Thank you for watching.